Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I'm doing a Celtic cross reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts to resonate with you later, it's because this is fortune telling, and it probably hasn't happened yet, so that's why it's not resonating. If that does happen, you're more than welcome to go back and rewatch any videos on the channel that you want. I mean, you're more than welcome to watch any of the videos you want anyways. Let me see. You should be watching your sun, moon, and rising sign and your Venus if you want to get a more overall picture of your energies. Okay? So, that being said, we are starting off with Flamingo Spirit. And that's the embrace the in-between. So what it's saying is, you know, we all have goals, but we should enjoy the time in between. You know, you have, sometimes it takes years to get to our goals. You should enjoy your life every day. Okay? So, I'm going to take two from the from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. The first one is Mother Medicine. Honor your inner knowing. And one more, please. One more for Capricorn. One more for Capricorn. Alright, we have Traveler. It's talking about moving in a new direction. Okay. So, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. So, that's a big spread. It's a very large spread. So what I'm going to do is move the cards off to the side so that I have room. Okay? And you may not be able to see them. They'll probably be off screen for you, but I will refer to them and I'll put the description as I go through it. Excuse me. Okay, so first we have the Six of Shields. This is describing you. So they're describing you right now as balanced. You're in balance. You have the scales above the head. He's balanced on the rocks. He's distributing money evenly with both hands. Okay. The Six of Pentacles means that you have enough abundance for yourself, and you do have enough abundance to give others. The only kind of warning for this card is, you know, to make sure that when you're giving of your resources, it doesn't have to be just money. Make sure you know why. You know, does this person need the same amount as this person? Okay. Did you give the child a computer instead of your time? You know, just that's the little caution side of that card. Okay. And you have the Knight of Pentacles crossing you. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that's about. So, let's see. What's at the base of the spread? What's at the base of the spread for Capricorn? The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very slow moving. He always crosses the finish line because he's methodical and meticulous. He really doesn't have to be afraid of much. He sends out scouts, so he knows where his enemies are. And he's the guy that checks the door at night. He doesn't just check the door. He checks to make sure all the windows are locked. All the doors are locked, and the alarm is, well, not in his case, but when they had an alarm, they had peacocks, so. And guineas. So, at the base of the spread, what you have going for you is the Lovers. So this could be a very high spiritual love coming in. Or you may be in love with somebody. Or maybe that's where it's going. Maybe that's what you're doing, because you do have Flamingo Spirit. It's telling you to embrace the in-between time. Okay? Because a lot of people just live the same day over and over and over again. They don't really enjoy life. Okay? And this is telling you to move in a new direction. And follow your inner knowing. So what do we have for you in the recent past? You were guarded. This is a communication. All pages are communication. So, but this is one that's looking up. This is above. You see, this person is levitating. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. This person is levitating above the turret, okay? But from that vantage, this person is also able to spy on people. It's also known as the spy card. He can see what's going on around him. He's also looking at things from a much higher perspective. He's so high up, he's above the birds, okay? And if you look, he's also in a position where he can look at things from a higher perspective too. He or she, whichever. This is the choppy water, this is the calm water, and that's the island. Now that's the thing that we see in the Six of Swords. But in the Six of Swords, they're actually in the boat. And see, so this person has a higher perspective. Perhaps this is the person that wants to be in that Six of Swords boat. And they're able to see their route from here. How to get from here to there. Okay? So, it's just an interesting offshoot to it. I'm an intuitive reader. I don't always read them the way the book says. Because that's just crazy talk. Okay, so what's crowning you? What is crowning you? Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is love and money. This is abundance. This is the legacy card. This is having enough for this generation and multiple generations. It's also encompassing the generations as in siblings and their children. Because those two men at the window are his nephews, the king's nephews. Okay. I keep seeing the sneaky card. That could be what you're looking out for. Okay, just be careful. There might be people in your environment that are not working in your best interests. Okay, so we have the Death card in the future. It's transformation. Don't panic. It's transformation. You're going through some sort of transformation. And that's where you're getting enjoying the in-between and moving in a new direction. And this is someplace you really have to trust your inner knowing. Because transitions are usually, transformations are kind of difficult. But remember, you're ending an old cycle and you're beginning a new cycle. And so it's showing you as the mother, fertile. She would be the harvest goddess. She's got, see the sickle beside her? I think she has a harvest doll. She's got a harvest doll in her arms. That's a corn, that's reminiscent of the corn god and the corn goddess. She's dropping the acorns into the water. That's the river of life, so that it can go down further stream, and it can start mighty oak groves. Jeez. Okay, so she's abundant. She's the giver. She's Mother Earth, Gaia. All right, and that's what you're presenting as. So what you're going into is a very fertile period. Okay, so the warning is if you're not interested in having children, take precautions now. Or if you're not ready for children, take precautions right now. But fertility does not just mean having children. It means having abundance. It means being able to be creative. It means you're able to build things, manifest things, okay? Because in your environment, it's showing the Queen of Wands. So it looks as if you're in an environment that's conducive to you being able to follow your instincts, follow your intuition, okay? Follow that inner knowing that goes back to the medicine mother, all right? You've got a magic wand here, and you have the dragon. That's the fire to see it through. You know, this queen gets what she wants because she, first of all, she puts the effort into it. And she thinks outside the box. You know, she doesn't just say, oh, well, I can't do it. She's like, oh, no, let me see. I can divert that river. Let's move some of these stones over here. Then I can have sunflowers. And she does it. Okay? And again, in your hopes and fears, you are opening a new cycle. That's the transformation you're going through. You're going into one of intense creativity and the fertility to get it, the abundance to get it done. Okay? So, in your most probable outcome, we see the 9 of Pentacles. That is somebody that's independent, has their own finances, their own house, apartment, whatever, own vehicle, and they're doing really well. So it does look like you're going off in a different direction. So I'm going to clarify these cards with the Marchetti Tarot Royale. And let's see what we've got. Okay. It's telling you to rest and retreat. Okay? Recharge your batteries. You need some time to think. You need to consider what your true wish fulfillment is. And once you understand what it is, it'll put you on your path. Okay? And the path leads to fertility. It's about resting. It's about thinking. It's about introspection. It's going deep. It's pulling out things, looking at them and healing them, and coming out understanding that you can handle anything that life has to offer, good or bad. Okay, so what's crossing you is this 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, I got the High Priestess. She's telling you follow your intuition. Again, this goes back to the Medicine Mother with the Medicine Mother with follow your inner knowing. Sorry. And you are moving into calmer waters. And in the past, it looks like, you know, you can see the vantage. Okay? So, tell me more about the Lovers. Tell me more about the Lovers. Okay, again, they want you to rest and reflect. They want you to understand where you are. You know, when they're talking about going into your past, looking at things over. Okay, you're just looking at it. Sometimes it's easy if you look at it like you're an outsider. You need to pull it up and heal it if there's anything that needs to be healed. If they're good memories, you look at them with nostalgia and say, I remember that. I remember how much fun we had. You know, this trip was really cool or whatnot, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's part of resting and reflecting. But it's also doing a life review, okay? You can't change the past. You can heal the past, but you can't change the past. And you have to learn to live in the present, but you plan for the future. Okay, and this gives you the idea of what you want. Again, it's similar to the Hermit card. What do you want? Where do you want to go? And it's like a life review. Then you can make your plans from there. Okay, and again, we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow-moving energy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like you have to go, you know... what do they call it? It's not like a binge watching a whole series of a whole series. You can just think about things a little bit at a time. Okay? And the reason you're guarded is because you're the wounded warrior. And that's understandable. I mean, this warrior had to fight for every one of those battles. He was wounded in battle. He's a soldier. He's going to have guards. He's going to be on guard duty. He's going to be guarded. He's trained to be that way. That's the ticket right there. He was trained to be that way. Okay? But we in the tarot community know that the cycle ends with 10. He's got 9. The only thing that could possibly be coming for him at this point is the Ace. I see sneaky again, so do be careful about watching about and seeing if there might be people. And it's not necessarily they're working against you, but they're working in their own favor, not yours. Okay? Okay. Okay? So what this is saying is you're being guarded and you're guarding yourself, but you're not opening yourself to receive, and this is what they're trying to bring in. Okay? And what they're trying to bring in is that Ten of Pentacles. They want you to open a new cycle. This is a very abundant cycle. And they're talking about love and abundance. Okay? And that's the second time we're seeing the World card. And there's the love. It's Two of Cups. Okay? So, you know, don't be afraid of the transformation. Okay? Embrace the in-between. Again, you have the Death card. It's just a transformation. It's just moving you into a new cycle where you can be abundant and happy. Okay? So you can evolve and, you know, and release any baggage. But this way you know where you want to go. You're not just bumbling through. Okay? There's real thought in the direction that you're going to travel. Okay? Because like I said, there's people that live their whole life, it's the same day over and over again. Okay? And that's fine if that's what you want to do. Okay? It looks like you're holding on to something. It's probably something from your past. Alright, so tell me more about Mother. Okay? This is judgment from Spirit. Okay? Spirit's judged in your favor. They know you had your heart broken in the past. But if you're guarded, you'll never know love. I'm laughing because that sounded like something they'd say to me. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups coming in. Okay. And with the Queen of Wands, it's telling you to be patient. You have the ability to become the Queen of Wands. You have the ability to do this. Okay. And if you do, soon you'll be celebrating life, so. Okay. Tell me more about the cycle. Okay, they're trying to break these chains for you. You feel trapped and you're not. Being trapped is something that's in your head. Okay? It's we do it to ourselves. It's mental. We don't realize we're doing it, but you have to lift the blindfold and see the things realistically. Okay? I can't do this. Well, yeah, you can leave your job. You don't have to leave it today. Go get another job, then leave. You know, you don't, are you trying to leave a relationship? Okay, well, you know, maybe you should go get an apartment and things, or whatever, that kind of thing. And then, you know, have yourself set up before you do things. But the I can't, okay? I mean, this is the mental part of it, okay? It's not necessarily the physical part of it. But if you start doing some of the physical parts, like lifting the blindfold and seeing things clearly, then it makes it easier to move into another direction, okay? And you're going to get some kind of communication, and probably shortly, because that's a fast-moving card. I mean, it could be as little as 8 hours, but 8 days, 8 weeks, okay? And you have the Lovers. So you're not only going to have this independence. I think it is when you find your independence, then this love you're going to find, because you're going to be in a new direction. You're going to be, and that's what they're telling you. Be patient. You know, it takes time. Embrace this in between period. Sometimes those are the good times. I mean, when I was a child, we moved across a very, very long distance, okay? And so rather than just, you know, kill ourselves driving 100 miles, you know, what we did was, it was my mother and I, my father and I had, what we did was we stopped, okay? We would stop it, and then we went to see sites in different states that we went through that, you know, like, you know, whatever it is that you're interested in, like the caverns in the mountains, and And, you know, we would stop and visit, and then we'd get back on the road and go do. That was us, embracing the in-between. If we had to do it anyways, we might as well have fun, you know, and that's what we did. I mean, that's just an example of, you know, from my life of how we handled it. And we were still traveling in that new direction. But we were at peace. We knew that everything was going to be fine. We knew that, you know, obviously my father had a good job. My mother was skilled, and I was very young and just starting, but I already had, you know, skills. And I wasn't worried about it. I mean, I could get a job. I had no doubt that I could get a job wherever we went. And that's the inner knowing. Okay, and you develop fears later from that inner. When you walk, you know, you start traveling away from that. Okay, so you're going to have this message. I think the message is what's going to give you the clarity. But you have the Lovers, and you have a new beginning. This is truth, you know, and it's telling you to trust. This is peace. This clarity is going to bring you peace, and I think it's going to take you out of that Eight of Swords energy. It'll give you peace, it'll give you clarity, and it'll give you victory, because you have the Lovers card right there. Okay? So at the bottom of the deck we have the Hanged Man, and it's again, remember we were talking about this, looking at things from a higher perspective. Alright, so that's what I have for you today. I think you're basically just going through the transition, and it's scary because you can't see what's coming. And it's kind of, you just have to know that everything's going to be alright, and trust in spirit. Just know that you're traveling into a new direction. But in the meantime, enjoy life. Okay? Don't let the fear hold you. Don't let yourself feel trapped. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, you know the routine. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified. I'm doing an extended. They're going to be free for a limited time. I'll give you advance warning when I change that to having to, when I start charging for them. But for right now, they're going to be posted on my Facebook account, and that is Pagan Goddess Tarot as well. I'm having trouble getting links, clickable links in my description box. So on my next day off, I'm going to not do readings. So, and I'm going to figure out how to get it to work. They changed it, and I don't know. I've just been so busy. I have a hectic schedule. So, like I said, if you're happy, I was going to say if you're happy and you know it. Alright, so anyways, like I said, hit the like button, share, subscribe. You're more than welcome to add comments. And I hope to see you over on Facebook. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.